Hey, Next 50, Coach Valerie here, hashtag Pajama Gym, with a level 1 workout for you. With all of our level 1 workouts, you're going to need a place to sit. I have a bench, and you can also use a chair. The big thing about the chair or the bench is that you're sitting on the edge of your seat, so just no sit bones are touching. It leaves that hamstring free for you to really get that big range of motion in those hips that we need. We're going to start out as usual with our warm-up, and remember the warm-up is very important because it's designed specifically for this workout program. So the warm-up is going to prep you for everything that we're getting ready to do. And what we're getting ready to do is going to be a modified Tabata. So we're going to be working for like 20 seconds, resting for 5. And then we have 3 exercises that we're going to be repeating for 3 sets. So you're going to get a lot of familiarity by the time we get completed here. We're going to start out, of course, first with the warm-up. So you're not going to need any equipment for that. For the actual exercises, you're going to need either a set of dumbbells, and I have some 4-pounders here, or you're going to need a kettlebell. If you don't have a kettlebell, don't worry about it because you can actually use 1 or 2 of your dumbbells to swing like a kettlebell. So with that said, let's go ahead and start with our jogging in place. Again, make sure that you're sitting on the edge of your seat, nice and tall, so we're working both the erectors in the front and the back of the body. And we're going to start our clock, and here we go. Jog in place. So I always want to lightly touch the floor. I'm never slamming my heels, I'm not slamming at all, very light. Also too, with this big range of motion on my shoulder. So this hand comes all the way back, all the way forward, all the way back. It's a good policy to always touch that rib cage, lightly touch. Get that swing, get those shoulders in motion. So this is all of our technique. After that, of course, we have our breathing. And this is a pretty easy breath here. I can do a nice 2-2 to coordinate with my steps. Inhale, inhale, exhale, exhale. Nice and easy. About 10 seconds, we're going to an alternate oblique. So we're going to be opening up those legs as wide as possible, getting those elbows up there shoulder level, and bringing that opposite knee to opposite elbow. Right about here, nice big open. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. It's very important that you breathe and move. Just don't breathe randomly, just don't move really fast, because we need to inhale, open the diaphragm, exhale, squeeze that navel back into the spine. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Always work that abdominal bracing next 50. It's very important. Your core ties in your upper body to your lower body. Plus it helps to massage the intestines and helps with our digestion and make sure that everything down there is working properly. So big inhale, squeeze. Inhale, squeeze. You literally have to squeeze. Just moving your elbow to your knee is not tight enough. Gotta squeeze those muscles. We're going to keep those legs wide for the next exercise, which is a windmill. This is a nice big shoulder stretch. Right here, keep those legs open. This is my left hand. It's on the inside of my leg. I'm going to drop this down. I'm going to really try to pull these shoulders apart, reach straight up, and pull back and stretch, really opening the shoulder, opening the side body. Then we'll come right here and straighten that out. Big inhale. Other side. Pull back. Stretch, 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 stretch. Inhale, straighten it out. Exhale, you're twisting and leaning backwards here. So straightening out in the middle is very important next 50. Straighten out those bones. Deep breaths. Again, this warm-up is important for what's coming. So don't cheat yourself. And open up that chest, open up those shoulders. Nice big one, big pull. Woo. Right there. Go ahead and reset that clock. We're going to come right back into jumping jacks. The legs are together, hands are down on those knees. And here we go. Open and close. Nice and easy. Inhale, exhale. Make sure I get my breathing wrong on that. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, relax. Exhale, exertion. It is definitely exertion when I'm throwing my legs and my arms out away from my center. Inhale, exhale, exhale. And of course, if you feel so inclined, you can always speed these up a little bit. Remember, always move at your own pace. Find your comfort zone. Find your breathing that matches that pace. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. About 15 seconds, you're going to go to a jumping squat. So that's going to be those nice wide legs. So those legs are going to stay out there. Those hands are going to go down right between those legs. And we're going to jump with both the legs up and both the hands up in the air. Open right here, hands are down. Big inhale. Exhale, jump. Inhale. Get those knees up as high as you can. Again, if you have a back on your chair, do not touch the back of that chair. You're pulling those knees up and sitting up as straight as you can. And as always, squeezing that belly. Really work those abdominal muscles. It's called abdominal bracing. It's like you're making a fist with your belly. So about 30 seconds, we have a combination move. We're going to do a double jack and a double jump. And for that double jump, those legs are going to be together. 15 seconds to that combo jump. Big breaths, big movements. Right here, bring it in for the jack. So we got 2 jacks. 1, 2, bring it back in, and we got a jump, woo, and a jump. High knees, here we go. 1, 2, high knees, woo. 1, 2, don't touch the back of that chair. Sit up straight. Up and up. Open, open, up and up. Now those legs feeling. High knees, get those legs up. So good for the circulation, for the hip and the leg strength. Come on, next 50, we need to be steady on those feet. Last one, double jump. Woo-hoo. Shake it out, shake it out. Nice, comfortable, 2 fist distance here. So my heels are beneath. Bring this right hand forward, up here at shoulder level, give it a stretch. And then pull this all the way across to the opposite shoulder. I've not turned my torso, I'm still facing the front. Just going to inhale deeply, exhale completely. Notice this elbow is up here at shoulder level, it's not dropped down. Keep some breaths, really get that stretch going. Bring that arm in as close to your body as possible. Now see if you can bend it a little bit. Reach back there, pat yourself on the back. Again, that elbow is in that upright position. Tuck it underneath that chin. Push that elbow way back. Like you're giving yourself a big hug. And right there, woo! Shake out those shoulders. Other side, big stretch, reach. Pull this arm all the way across the torso. Sit up tall, don't twist. Those shoulders are still facing over the top of those hips, facing over the top of those knees. And inhale deeply, exhale completely. And the elbows up there at shoulder level, don't drop it down. And right here, we're going to tuck it back. Try to reach between those blades, keep that elbow up. Keep that underneath that throat. Deep breaths. Mindfulness breathing. Inhale deeply, exhale completely. And go ahead and let that go. I'm going to do a little paddle here. So my hands are down. I'm just going to reach one up and the other is back. I'm going to reach as far back as I can. Reach, 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 and stretch. And I'm simply going to switch sides. So again, this is a big stretch. Reach, reach, reach. So I'm not flapping my arms like a crazy person. I'm going for the stretch. If I turn sideways, you can really see this articulation in my spine. I got this big push and pull, push and pull. The other side. Woo. Really focus on opening those shoulders, opening that chest, working that upper back. And it just feels good. A few more to go here. And last big stretch. Woo, shake that out. I got a little bit of cow pose here, so we'll pull those hands straight out to the side. Big inhale, stretch and separate. Exhale, the right hand comes up and the left hand goes back. Inhale. Now the big thing here is I'm not moving my torso. I'm not dropping my head, I'm not arching my back. I'm sitting up as straight and as tall as I possibly can here. I'm just trying to move my shoulders around that unmoving torso. If you can touch, fine. If not, don't worry about it. Reach in the general direction while sitting up straight, keeping that chin parallel with the earth. Again, really isolating that shoulder rotation. Mobility and flexibility next 50, very important for us, especially in the upper body, which gets weaker faster. And right there, woo, and stretch that out. Good job, guys. If you'd like to take a drink of your electrolyte, do so now. Remember, only sip. We're getting ready to be moving around quite a bit, so you don't want a belly full of water. All right, so we're going to get our Tabata clock going here. So the very first exercise that we're doing, we'll be using our weights. So we're going to be, again, that nice basic distance here. The palms are facing and my elbows are very close inside, like you're working inside that little tiny space. There's walls, so you can't push those elbows out. And I'm simply doing a little push press. I'm just simply going up and down, keeping those elbows tight the entire time. From there, I'm going to go to a clean and press. So I'm just going to drop this all the way down, hammer that up, and push it up. Nice and easy. Then I'm going to be doing an alternating press. So my hands are going to stay right here. We'll press up and down, up and down. This is not a choo-choo kind of pumping movement. This is a full range of motion stop, full range of motion stop. Again, this is 20 seconds of work, 5 seconds of rest, and we will be repeating these 3 times. So for the very first round, let's see if I get my volume on here. I do. So, going to hear the tone, and here we go. Overhead press, up and down. So remember, we're always trying to hit that arm and ear. So that arm and ear here should be side by side. Down, tight elbows. Down, up, down, up. Nice and loose grip. I don't need to squeeze that handle. Hands are very relaxed. There we go. This is our little clean and press. 2, 1. I'm going to go down, hammer, and push. Down, hammer, and push. Tight elbows. Down, hammer, and push. Down, hammer, and push. Down, hammer, and push. Nice and easy. We got this for days. Right there. Alternating press, 1 at a time, full range of motion. Do not pump this. Up, down, up, down. Take your time. Up, down, up, down, up, down. If anything, this is a nice patient exercise. It'll teach you patience, not to speed it up. There's no reason to speed it up. That was round 1. We're going right back to round 2. Here we go. Overhead press. Up and down. Up and down. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Tight elbows. Keep paying attention to those elbows. Here comes, all the way down, hammer up and press. Forward, hammer, push. Elbows, forward, hammer, push. Yay! Well, those arms starting to fill. It's only the middle of the second round. Down and up and push. Down and up and push. Woo! Here we go. One at a time. Slow your roll, slow your roll. Up and down, up and down. Look at those tight elbows. Those things are resting right there on my rib cage. Working in that tiny little space inside my rectangle and inside my shoulders and my hips. Keeping perfect technique, perfect form. Protecting my joints next 15. Woo! Third round, here we go. We got that push press overhead. Here we go. Push and down. Push. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Woo! Here we go. Plain and press. Woo! 2, 1, down. Hammer and push. Yay! Down. Hammer and push. Out those arms. Down. Hammer and push. Down. Hammer and push. Again, notice how close those elbows are to my body. They're right there touching the outside of my thighs. Staying in contact all times. Nice controlled, safe position. Here comes that alternating push. Woo! Here we go. Up and down, up and down. Take your time. Do not rush through these. Unilateral training, when we're working one side of the body at a time, is very important. Because that way only one side of the body is working. If I'm doing like we did the first with the overhead press with both arms, that means that my other side of my body is helping. So here, no assistance. Right there, guys. Good job. Inhale deeply, exhale completely. Let me go ahead and reset our clock for our next set. That was 3 rounds, not so bad. All right, so we're going to start out next with some jumping jacks. So we get to get rid of our weights. Yay. Put those down for now. So the jumping jack, of course, we're going to start here. Feet are together, hands on those knees. You're just going to open and close. We're going to right into a skater. That skater is that one leg stays in the center, but the other leg is out there to the side. And I'm always coming down to the left and to the right of that leg. And then I'm switching legs. Switching legs. So that's our skater. And then after that, we have an alternate toe touch. And this is a straight leg toe touch. So I really need to push the heel out to make sure that my leg is straight, not bent. Straight leg, guys. So really do that dorsal flexion, curl those toes back towards you. If you can't quite touch, that's okay, because that straight leg is very important. If you can touch, by all means, do try to. And again, this will be for 3 rounds. All right, it's been 60 seconds. You ready to go? Jumping jack position. Make sure you're still on the edge of that seat. Let's get that volume back going again, because who doesn't love that little Tabata bell that sounds so fun? Here we go. Moving up. 2, 1. Jacks. 20 seconds. Here we go. Again, you can always speed these up if you'd like to. Your pace is on you, but again, it's very important to match your breathing to your pace. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Woo! Skater. Get that one leg out to the side. Woo-hoo. Here we go. Down, up, and switch legs. Oh, gotta switch those legs. Remember that double jack and double knee jump in the warm-up? Warming up those hips, getting that leg switch going on. Once again, it takes a lot to program these routines to make sure we're getting the most effective workout for our time. Ooh, here we go. Toe touches or try to touch. Most important, get that straight leg. Straight. 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 Great. Dorsal flexion. Get that heel pressed. Curl those toes back. That back of that leg should be tight. Height doesn't matter. I can be low. Opposite arm, opposite leg. Try to get it a little bit higher than the other knee if you can. Woo. Back to that jump. 2 and 1. Open and close. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. This is round 2. Here comes that skater. Get that one leg out to the side. This other leg's right here in the middle. Here we go. Down. Up and switch. Up and switch. Get nice and tall. Switch that leg position. Woo. Gotta think fast. One leg bent, one leg straight. Down and up. Notice I'm on the left or the right of that leg. More stability. Not coming out of that chair. Woo. Alternate toe touch. Really reach for it. Straight leg. It's not important to touch the toe. What's really important is to have a straight leg. So if you're just lifting up the leg and the knees bent, well, you're not getting the benefits. You really, that's why I say it's not really necessary to touch. Get that leg straight. Stretch. 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 Flexibility, next 50. Very important. Woo. Third round, guys. This is it. Jacks. Here we go. Open and close. Inhale, exhale. Woo-hoo. Here comes that skater. One leg out. Here we go. Down and up. Switch. Ooh, gotta move those legs. Gotta really work those hips, working that butt. And you can still work those butt muscles when you sit down. Oh. Woo. Feeling the love, feeling the love. Woo-hoo. Toes touched. It's really all about the straight leg. Here we go. Straight leg. Push that heel. Curl that toe back. Feel it in the calf. Get those legs up. Get those hip flexors working. Oh, top of that leg. Those hip flexors are so important. That's that nice walking step. It makes it stable when we're walking. And that's it, guys. Yay! That was our third round. Inhale deeply. Exhale completely. Let me go ahead and reset our clock. Remember, if you're taking a drink, just take a sip. You got 60 seconds here to chill out. Focus on your breathing. Inhale deeply, exhale completely. So next up, we have our kettlebell swings. So again, you can either use the kettlebell. And we'll be starting first with Russians, and a Russian is at right there at heart level. So I'm keeping it right there at my shoulders. If you don't have a kettlebell, we simply hold our dumbbell vertical, and I'm doing the same thing. I got this big inhale swing, pushing backwards, pulling my chest forward, and coming up. And I can also swing 2 of them, just push those heads together, inhale, exhale. So we're going to start out first with that Russian swing. Then we're going to go right into that figure 8 catch. So this is still a wide leg. So this is a middle outside, come across your body. This across your body is very important. This 45-degree bicep curl. So down, middle outside, across, middle outside, across. Notice I'm keeping my elbow tight when I'm coming across. Keeping that nice and tight, beautiful technique across. Okay? So again, we have 3 sets of that, and then we'll be finished. So let's go ahead and start first with that kettlebell, the Russian kettlebell. I'm going to start with one weight for demonstration purposes. So here we go. Here's the toe. On 3, 2, 1. Sit tall. Inhale, exhale. That's it. Inhale, exhale. So I really want to use my body. I just don't want to use my arms up and down. I want to drop forward and sit up very straight, very fast. So it's like I'm using my body weight to lift that weight. So use your torso. You can really feel those abs working. Work those back muscles. Figure 8 catch. Middle, outside, across. Middle, outside, across. Gotta think fast, next 50. Brain, body togetherness here. Middle, outside, across. Middle, outside, across. The whole body-mind connectivity is very good for our brain. Helps with our cognitive aging. Middle, outside, across. And here we go. We got that kettlebell swing, full on American, all the way up. Down and up, straight up, stretch, down. Give me a little stretch there at the top. Reach. I want you to lift up that rib cage. Reach. Swing, sit up, stretch. Swing, sit up, stretch. Get those arms in here side by side. I want you to imagine you can touch the sky. Woo! All right, back to our Russian right there at heart level. There we go. Down and up. Boom. Oh, nice and easy. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Use your body. I'm just going forward and sitting up very fast. I'm catapulting that weight. This is all torso. So very little to do with those arms. Figure eight catch. Middle, outside, across. There we go. Middle, outside, across. Middle, outside, across. Notice I'm doing the same movement. I'm leaning forward, sitting up. Leaning forward, sitting up. Come across that body. Boom. 45-degree bicep curl. Here comes that American. Nice big stretch at the top. Same thing. Forward, come up, and stretch. Forward, come up, and stretch. You want to feel those ribs moving. You want to feel those muscles in your back lifting. Get your fascia moving. Woo! Last set, Russians. Here we go. Use your torso. Down and up. Pop your back. Push it way back. Inhale. Your body, not your arms. Fast movement. Woo! Figure eight. Middle, outside, and across. Here we go. Middle, outside, across. Middle, outside, across. There's that forward and back again. Working that back. So good for the lower back and upper hips. Ooh. It's also good for the lower belly. Here comes that American. Woo! It's not just a swing, it's also a stretch. Here we go. Inhale. Up and reach. Hold. Like you're being hoisted out of that chair. Stretch. Woo! And that is it, guys. And check that volume. Woo! That was our 3 rounds. Inhale deeply. Exhale completely. Wow, I feel good. Yeah. I always feel good after exercise. I feel like totally oxygenated. I get everything is pumping. I feel invigorated. I feel awake. I feel alive and happy to be alive. So with that said, let's do a little cool down. So just bring those heels slightly in front of those knees. So the feet are out a little bit further. And nice big inhale. There's that big stretch again. Really stretch all the way down to those hips. Big inhale. Exhale, reach as far forward as you can. I'm just trying to get my shoulders down to my knees. Big inhale, pull. Exhale, reach, reach, reach way far forward like you're trying to grab something. Big inhale, reach. Stretch. So remember, if you're going to do the video a second time, don't do this little warm down. You always want to save this for last, like a cherry on a cake. Last time. And big stretch. Bring those legs in, 2 fist distance apart. Let's notice if you can cross that ankle over the top. So my foot is directly on top of the thigh. It's not dangling over the side. If I can't get it on top, try to get it on the inside and kind of hold it as you sit up tall. Or maybe you can kind of have it down here a little bit. But we're trying to get that little rotation. So notice how my foot is laying on its side and my knee is out, the hip is out. This is just the same thing, just in a bigger position. I just want to relax. Don't ever push that knee down. You just sit here nice and tall and just breathe. Let the stretch happen. I'm going to pull that knee in, get it squeezed, heel press, stretch that out. Oh, ooh. Let's get that distance again. Again, so you can cross over, put the foot on top of the thigh, sit up tall. Or if you can hold it to the inside of the leg, somewhere, and we'll assist and just sit up straight as you can. Let that go. Relax. The two most important things you're doing is technique and breathing. You're not just sitting here panting, you're just inhale deeply, exhale completely. One more deep and slow. Again, gently assist, pull that knee in. Oh, heel press, push it out. Oh, woo. Open up a little bit wider, nice and comfy. We're going to do a little backstroke with the shoulders only. So my hands are hanging down. Push it back, really emphasizing that movement. Push those shoulders out. We did a lot of overhead presses, so I want to recover those shoulders. Now we're going to swim forward. Swimming forward is always an unusual position, but the hands are still down. Big circles with their shoulders. Feels good. Woo. Shake it out, shake it out. Excellent, good job, guys. As always, thank you so much for joining me. I greatly appreciate it. And please, by all means, be sure to post on the Facebook page and let me know how you did in this video. And please, if you like this video, like the video and subscribe to the channel. These videos are all free. So please, if you can, let me know if you're enjoying my time and my effort and if you're getting any benefit from these. As always, next 50, stay happy, stay healthy, and stay whole.